name is Visani, daughter of Ilongo. My number metric is 15DPN23F1093. Today I present about company background of Petronas. Petronas, short for Petroleum Nasional Berhad, is Malaysian national oil and gas company wholly owned by the government of Malaysia and established on August 17, 1974. Headquartered in Kuala Lumpur, Petronas was created to manage and develop the country's petroleum resources and has grown into a fully integrated multinational corporation with operation in over 50 countries. Its core business include oil and gas exploration and production, refining, marketing, liquefied natural gas, petrochemical gas infrastructure, and renewable energy. Notable subsidiaries include Petronas Chergali, Petronas Chemical Groups, Petronas Gas Berhad, and Petronas Dagangan Berhad. Recognized globally for its sustainability efforts and innovation, Petronas is also well known for sponsoring the Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula One team, symbolizing its strong brand presence on the international stage. Thank you.
My name is Putri Azra. My number metric is 15DPM23F1044. Today I will presenting the organizational chart of Petronas Sdn Bhd, a leading oil and gas company in Malaysia. At the top of the hierarchy, we have Tan Sri Datuk Sri Muhammad Beg Saleh, who serves as the chairman of Petronas Sdn Bhd. Reporting directly under him is YM Tan Sri Tengku Muhammad Taufik Tengku Kamjaja Aziz, who hold the position of President and Group Chief Executive Officer. Supporting the leadership are key individuals heading various important committees. First, we have Azizan Zakaria, Chairman of the Audit Committee. Next one, we have Tan Sri Zahara Ibrahim, Chairman of the Nomination and Remuneration Committee. Next one is YB Datuk Haji Ibrahim Haji Baki, Chairman of the Risk Committee. Next one is Datuk Jah Mahmud, alias Johan Mahmud American, member of the Audit Committee and Risk Committee. Next one is Datuk KY Mustafa, member of both the Audit Committee and the Nomination and Remuneration Committee. Liza Mustafa, as Executive Vice President and Group Chief Financial Officer. Lastly, the rules of the company secretary, the help by Azizi Mat Ali and Nur Ashikin Khalid. This organizational structure clearly outlines the responsibility and leadership within Petronas Sdn Bhd, ensuring that the company operates efficiently, transparently, and in alignment with its corporate goals. Today, I want to present about Petronas method in cultivating organization culture. In this effort to build an organizational culture, Petronas have implemented a unique framework known as the Petronas Culture Belief, which consists of 6 core values: result matter, on it, tell me, do right, be egal, and nurture trust. These values are applied in employees' daily activity, including performance evaluation, communication, and decision-making process. In addition, Petronas established the Petronas Leadership Center, which offer various leadership development and upskilling programs. One of the main initiatives is the Graduate Employees Enhancement Scheme, which provide fresh graduates with the opportunity to build their career foundation in a real professional environment. Other programs include leadership training for mid and senior level executives. Petronas has emphasized personal development through the cross-functional training, enabling program to understand operation across different departments. This approach not only shape more versatile employees, but also help to build a collaborative and integrated work culture throughout the organization.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Aina Shafika binti Muhammad Shazan and my number matrix is 15 DPM 23L1010. So the suggestion for improvement, the suggested method that is the 60-degree feedback system. This method collects feedback from multiple sources, not just from supervisors but also peers, subordinates, and even external stakeholders where applicable. It provides a holistic view of an individual's performance, behavior, and impact. In a traditional performance review, feedback typically flows in one direction, from the manager to the employee. But this only gives us one perspective. With 360-degree feedback, we expand the feedback circle. Input is gathered from multiple sources. The employee's direct supervisor, peers and colleagues they work with regularly, subordinates if they are in a leadership position, and even the employee's own self-assessment. The result is a comprehensive, balanced view of an individual's behavior, effectiveness, leadership style, and interpersonal dynamics. Why this matters? The first one can increase transparency. Traditional top-down feedback may not capture the full picture. 360-degree feedback opens communication across levels and departments, making performance expectations and development areas more visible. Employees understand how they are perceived across all levels, not just from the top. That builds clarity, trust, and sense of fairness. Second one is reinforces Petronas structural values. Petronas promotes values like integrity, professionalism, and cohesion. A feedback system like this promotes open, respect dialogue, which strengthens those values in daily work culture. Uh, it reinforces Petronas structural values, particularly integrity, professionalism, cohesion, and mutual respect. We don't say just we don't just say we value these traits. We create an environment where they are observed, practiced, and reinforced through peer feedback. So, evidence from industry leaders. Google used peer and outward feedback to develop leadership skills and team dynamics. This culture of openness encourages innovation and psychological safety. Employees receive regular input from their peers, which supports a culture of psychological safety where feedback is expected and valued. And General Electric, that is GE, integrated 360 feedback into leadership development to identify blind spots and drive performance improvement at all levels. These companies have used it not just for appraisals, but to develop a more collaborative, inclusive culture. General Electric GE, one of the most established industry giants, has shifted away from annual appraisals and adopted continuous 360 feedback. This helped them build agility into their culture and ensure that leadership accountability is constant and not seasonal. These companies don't use feedback just to evaluate, they use it to develop, to coach, and to grow leaders from within. So the benefit to Petronas, the first one is leadership accountability. Leaders receive insights not just from their superiors but also from team members, encouraging greater self-awareness and responsiveness. The second one, continuous improvement culture. Regular structured feedback enables employees to grow professionally and take ownership of their development and helps in identifying gaps early, allowing for proactive coaching or training. And the third one, builds trust across the organization. Employees feel heard and valued when their input is sought. This fosters engagement and loyalty, especially among younger generations who value open communication. In closing, I believe that a 360-degree feedback system is more than just a tool. It's a step toward building a more transparent, accountable, and road-driven Petronas. It gives every employee, not just top leaders, a voice in shaping our leadership culture. It shifts us from a compliance mindset to a development mindset, and it helps ensure that our performance systems are as strong and future ready as the energy sector we lead. Let's consider this as not just an HR initiative, but as a company wide evolution, one that aligns people, performance, and purpose. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Alalamiha. My number matrix is 15 DPN 2010 1022. So next, I'm going to explain the evidence of culture implementation. The first one is annual reports emphasizing cultural belief. In Petronas annual reports, it consistently underscores the importance of its cultural beliefs such as integrity, professionalism, cohesiveness, and a result-oriented mindset. Culture also embedded in strategic initiative and leadership development program and reinforcing its role in driving business performance. The second one is external recognition and employee testimonials. In Petronas, it has constantly ranked highly in employee branding surveys, such as ranked most attractive employee in Malaysia, and it reflecting positive employee sentiment and alignment with corporate culture. Employee testimonial also highlight an inclusive and performance-driven environment, and is supporting the view that cultural values are not only communicated but also practiced. The third one, case study, which is Petronas Digital. The establishment of Petronas Digital exemplifies cultural adaptability, especially in embracing digital transformation. The division fosters an open and agile working culture, promoting innovation and cross-functional collaboration. Other than that, initiatives such as digital upskilling, hackathons, and startup-style working environment also show how the company aligns its digital journey with cultural evolution.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurunat Zira binti Abdul Hadi and my number metric is 50 DPM 23F1016. So, to conclude our presentation, Petronas has done a great job in building a strong and united organizational culture. This has been achieved through clear values, leadership development programs, and effective communication across all levels. This effort helped create a workforce. This is not only professional but also globally competitive. However, in today's fast-changing and complex work environment, traditional methods might not be enough. That's why introducing the 300-degree feedback system could be the next step forward for Petronas. This system allows feedback to come from not just from supervisor but also from peers, subordinates, and even external partners. It creates transparency and encourages open communication between all levels of the organization, which helps build a stronger trust and teamwork. It also gives each employee a clearer view of their strengths and what they need to improve. This matches perfectly with Petronas Core's belief that tell me, do right, and nurture trust. In short, 300-degree feedback not only support for the professional and personal growth, but also it strengthens Petronas' position as a forward-thinking, inclusive, and resilient global company. So that's all from us. Thank you.